Hello, welcome to the Postpartum Path of Yoga. This is Phase 3, Week 3 of our mindful movement practice. Today we only need our firm folded blanket, so let's get started with it. So I'm going to place it on my mat to sit on. I'm going to sit on the nice folded ledge that I've just made. We're going to review our core foundation that we started with in Phase 1, Week 1. It's always good to review the basics. So let's sit in a nice simple cross, letting the height of that firm folded blanket lift the pelvis so that we can let the legs release down, finding some ease and freedom in the shoulders, neck, finding some ease in the shoulders, ribs, pelvis alignment. And then connect with your breathing. And we're going to feel our pelvic floor contraction and release exercises. Taking a breath in, exhaling, squeezing those pelvic floor muscles in and up. Release that out. Exhale. Just remember you're inhaling as you release, exhaling as you contract. Just do 2 more. Hopefully these muscles are feeling stronger and more coordinated for you. Good. And now from here, coming back to that mindful awareness of how the crown of the head is floating upright, feeling the shoulders resting back and down. The ribs are not flaring, so we have some length in the lower back to the low belly. And then the pelvis is nice and balanced. That's our postural alignment. Just take a moment to feel that space. And we're going to sustain this awareness of it as we stand for our hand corset. So we're going to come off the blanket, just move it to the side. And remember, you want to keep your knees soft so that you can line up the back of the pelvis, the ribs, back of the head. Squeeze the sides of the body towards the midline. Exhale firmly. Put the hands down. Move them down to that lower third. Good. All right, so we're going to come back to sitting on that folded blanket. Again, we're just doing a quick review of the core foundation. You could always spend more time with any of these. I like to do things like this while I'm waiting for the water to boil to make pasta. So, coming into staff pose, legs are nice and long, feet are flexed like you're standing on something, hands just resting alongside the body, keeping the sides of the body nice and long. We're going to do the birthday candle breath, and we're going to up our game on it a little bit. This time we're going to exhale on a Z consonant. Zzz. So it might feel funny. Let's start with the S. And then all we do to turn that into a Z is turn your voice on. They are made in the same place. They're cognates. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice to kind of bring an embodied voice practice into our mindful movement. And I hope you're doing the embodied voice practices in the book as well. They're going to really help open up that spiritual connection with your authentic expression as you move through this journey in the book. All right, that's a nice review of our core foundation. Let's come into table pose. Come off the blanket. And we're gonna do table cat cow, or more like table cow cat, doing pelvic floor contraction and release. So finding your nice neutral strong alignment in table. Inhale, the tailbone points up, pelvic floor releases. Exhale, cat pose, squeeze that pelvic floor. Inhale, release, exhale. Let's just do 3 more. Here, we'll just lean it on back with the hips for extended child's pose. And let's move this right into extended puppy. So keeping the hips back, knees are bent, and you're just stretching through the arms and the sides of the body. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Come back to kneeling. And join me on your feet, please, to find our mountain pose. There's something so just grounding in mountain pose. It's coming into your own. Your right to take up space, right? So feeling the feet beneath you, keeping the knees a little bit soft so they're not hyperflexed back. Finding that width across the collarbones. It's nice to find balance while standing. And then from here, let's reach the arms up, coming into our standing crescent stretch. Just be here for 6 breaths. 1, 2, I like to do a little bobblehead at the base of the skull to be sure I'm not tensing there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale. Change hands, exhale, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We're going to release that. Find some width in the feet. Bring the heels in. You're going to do goddess pose. So remember, you're only moving to 30% of what you think you could do. Remember, read about the why to our how and what in the book, Postpartum Path of Yoga. So bending the knees, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, squeeze that pelvic floor. Inhale, release. Exhale. Just stay with me. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to come back to sit. You need your blanket. Having the legs out long for a staff pose. This is the mountain pose to our seated poses. You want to find that nice balanced alignment. And this time we're going to do twisted staff pose. So bringing the arms out like a T, we're going to take a breath in. Exhale, find a twist here. I like to keep the arm just outside the breast line. And it's easy to want to lean back with this, but we want to keep the spine long as if we are in normal staff pose. That's how we know we're truly active in a twist. Release the arms out. Feel your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Lovely. All right, let's release that twist out. And we're going to come back into extended child's pose. You're welcome. I love this pose. Laying it out nice and long. Be here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna start winding down our practice with one of my favorite movement practices ever, Windshield Wipers. So this is a really glorious movement practice that releases a lot of tension in the body, but it also massages your lymphatic system because you have lymph nodes in the groin area, and it kind of releases that. So it's just good all around. So I'm going to make like a W shape with my arms. Walk your feet to be the width of your yoga mat, and let your legs just move over to one side, and then on the movement and rhythm of your breath, you're going to go to the other side. So this is meant to be slow. And close your eyes. It's a beautiful twist. And if you want to make it a full spine twist, as your knees go right, you look left. As they come through center, so does your gaze. And then as your knees go left, you look right. So we'll just do a few more of these on each side. And again, you could do these for a few minutes if you had that time. Just working slowly and mindfully. If I could do this in bed with like all the bedding on my legs, I would. I think I'd get tangled, but it's that restorative for me. I could just go to sleep right after doing this. Let's just do one more each side. Good. And then from here, find your gingerbread man cookie shape. Gingerbread mama. For rest and relaxation. Let it all out. Let's do that together. And for this rest and relaxation, just be here now. Be with your breath, be with your spirit. Celebrate yourself. And I'll see you next time.